President ratifies amendments to the Penal Code, Criminal Procedures Act and MLA in Criminal Matters Act. Vice President Ustaz Hussain Mohammad Latif concludes a series of high-level engagements during his ongoing visit to China. And MTCC announces plans to acquire 56 additional vessels to support the expansion of its Raja transport link.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to News. I'm Yusuf bin Muhammad. President Dr. Mohamed Moise ratified the 6th Amendment to the Penal Code of Maldives today, following its passage by the Parliament during the 58th sitting of the 20th Majlis on December 9, 2024. This amendment seeks to formally recognize cybercrime within the legal framework and to categorize the following activities as offences of a cyber nature: unauthorized access to computer systems, accessing unauthorized computer systems with the intention of committing a crime, intercepting unauthorized data on computer systems, interfering with unauthorized computer systems, misuse of computer systems or similar devices, acts of cyber violence, computer-related forgeries, acts of fraud and misrepresentation related to computer systems, infringement on copyright and associated acts. Following its ratification, the amendment has been published in the Government Gazette and will come into effect accordingly. President Dr. Mohamed Moise ratified the 5th Amendment to the Criminal Procedure Act following its passage by the Parliament during the 58th sitting of the 20th Majlis on December 9, 2024. This amendment seeks to enhance the existing bail system outlined in the current Act by instituting new guidelines and procedures, while also amending the established protocols governing bail during investigation or trial periods. Notably, it delineates specific circumstances under which individuals can request bail following a conviction, along with a clear framework for appealing such decisions. In addition, the amendment introduces a comprehensive mechanism aimed at addressing cybercrimes perpetrated through new technologies and computer systems. This legislation grants law enforcement agencies the authority to intercept personal information in such cases and to access retained subscriber and communication data via a court order. Additionally, the bill facilitates real-time data requests through a system to be established jointly by financial authorities and law enforcement entities. Further, the amendment empowers law enforcement and financial authorities to freeze assets and hold financial transactions of suspects involved in scams, thereby preventing the misuse of funds when such incidents are reported. This measure is designed to bolster public safety and protect individuals' financial resources. Following its ratification, the amendment has been published in the Government Gazette and will come into effect accordingly. President Dr. Mohamed Moise has ratified the 1st Amendment to the Mutual Legal Assistance in Criminal Matters Act, Law Number 2/2015 today, following its passage by the Parliament during the 58th sitting of the 20th Majlis on Monday, December 9, 2024. This amendment aims to enhance and refine the existing legal framework governing mutual legal assistance among countries in matters related to cybercrime and offences utilizing computer systems and emerging technologies. This amendment sets forth new procedures aimed at improving the discovery of electronic evidence, the preservation and access of information stored in computing systems, and the real-time retrieval of traffic data. Additionally, it outlines methods for inspecting content data while seeking assistance from international partners. Furthermore, the amendment establishes a dedicated 24/7 network designed to facilitate the exchange of information regarding crimes associated with computer data. This initiative aims to streamline the process of obtaining electronic evidence through mutual assistance and delineates the specific areas in which such assistance will be sought. Following its ratification, the amendment has been published in the Government Gazette and will come into effect accordingly. Vice President Ustaz Hussain Mohammad Latif has concluded a series of high-level engagements during his ongoing visit to China, focusing on climate action and blue economy initiatives. At the 3rd China-Indian Ocean Region Forum on Blue Economy Development Cooperation in Kunming, the Vice President delivered an important address on the critical challenges facing small island developing states. Speaking as a representative of the children of the sea, he highlighted how climate change, marine pollution, and illegal fishing are threats to the tourism and fisheries industries in the Maldives. He also showcased the nation's commitment to sustainable practices, particularly the traditional pole and line fishing methods that help to protect marine ecosystems. In a key bilateral meeting, Vice President Latif met with Wang Yong, Vice Chairman of the Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference. Their discussions centered on enhancing collaboration across multiple sectors, including ocean protection, environmental conservation, tourism, and infrastructure development. The visit culminated in two major developments at the forum's closing ceremony. The Vice President launched the Global Development Project Pool Information Management System, a new platform designed to streamline collaborative initiatives across the Indian Ocean region. He also inaugurated the China-Indian Ocean Region Center for Maritime Cooperation and Training, establishing a new hub for maritime expertise and sustainable ocean governance. The Maldives Police Service introduces a payment system for fines related to the use, sale, and possession of vapes and e-cigarettes, following recent amendments to the Tobacco Control Act. In a press release, the police reaffirmed their commitment to enforcing the new regulations and warned the legal action will be taken against individuals found selling, distributing, or sharing electronic cigarettes and vaping devices. Offenders will receive notifications via a text message, which will include a secure VAR-Pay link for online payment of fines. The police urged the public to comply with the amended Tobacco Control Act and cooperate with its implementation. Additionally, the police emphasized that collective efforts are essential to creating a healthier, tobacco-free society. Following the ban on vape products and e-cigarettes, effective from December 15, 2024, strict penalties have been introduced for violations. Importing vaping devices incurs a fine of 50,000 rupiah with an additional 10,000 rupiah for each device or product. Selling vaping devices carries a penalty of 20,000 rupiah plus an extra 10,000 rupiah for each unit sold. The possession and use of vape products carry a penalty of 5,000 rupiah. Moreover, selling or distributing vape products to minors incurs a severe penalty of 50,000 rupiah. Maldives immigration authorities have apprehended an undocumented migrant working for preparing food in violation of health and safety standards. Acting on a tip-off, a task force raided a residence in Hemveru, Male last night, discovering a large quantity of food products intended for commercial distribution. The operation revealed that the migrant worker was preparing local food items without adhering to required norms, posing a potential public health risk. The detained worker is among thousands of undocumented migrants in the Maldives, a persistent challenge the government is actively addressing. Since the launch of the Immigration Watch platform in July, 1,017 cases have been reported, underscoring the scale of the issue. Most cases involved illegal trade by migrant workers, with 239 related to work visa violations and 65 involving human trafficking. In response, authorities have intensified operations across Male and other regions, including targeted raids on eateries that pose public safety risks. So far, over 5,000 undocumented migrants have been deported. To strengthen these efforts, the government is developing a unified expatriate database to improve information management and addressing challenges faced by migrant workers within 3 years. Heavy rains have caused widespread flooding across the Maldives, with significant damage reported to homes in several areas. Hembadu in Noon Atoll has been particularly affected, with the National Disaster Management Authority (NDMA) reporting that 75 houses have been damaged. Efforts are underway to provide relief, with the NDMA working closely with island councils and the Maldives National Defence Force (MNDF) to assist residents. The MNDF Fire and Rescue Service has been actively pumping water from homes and roads, including in Male City and other affected regions. The Maldives Meteorological Service (MET) has issued a yellow alert from Ha Alif Atoll to Alif Dal Atoll, warning of continued heavy rains, gusty winds, and rough seas. Strong winds are expected to affect northern atolls with speeds of 13 to 23 miles per hour and gusts of up to 40 to 55 miles per hour in some regions. This increases the risks of coastal erosion and high tides, especially in central and southern atolls. Local authorities are urging residents to take precautions such as using sandbags to prevent water ingress and moving valuables to safer areas. The NDMA and MNDF are working with councils in affected islands, including Kurendu in Lavian Atoll and Kendikuldu in Noon Atoll, to minimize the impact of the floods. Weather conditions influenced by a cyclonic circulation over the Bay of Bengal and a trough moving westward are expected to subside later in the week. The Met Office has also advised seafarers and coastal communities to exercise caution as the Hulango monsoon season nears its end. The Maldives Transport and Contracting Company (MTCC) has announced plans to acquire 56 additional vessels valued at 508 million rupiah to support this expansion of its Raja Transport Link RTL ferry services across the Maldives in 2025. Speaking on MMTV's Bodo Khabar program, MTCC's Managing Director Ahmad Saudi disclosed that the government aims to extend the RTL ferry service nationwide, reaching all atolls by 2025. Currently, MTCC operates RTL ferry services in all islands across 9 atolls. However, the company has highlighted that the lack of backup vessels in some atolls, compounded by adverse weather conditions and frequent repairs, has hindered the smooth operation of services. In addition to expanding ferry services, MTCC is preparing to introduce new bus routes connecting Male, Vilimale and Gulifal once the Male-Tilamale bridge project is completed. The company currently provides bus services across all major cities in the Maldives. The Maldives Inland Revenue Authority, MIRA, launched its strategic plan for 2025-2028 on December 16, 2024, marking a significant step as it approaches its 15th year of service. The plan aims to reposition MIRA from an enforcer to a facilitator, focusing on creating a fair, efficient and transparent tax system that empowers Maldivians, improving public perception of MIRA. Built around 4 key areas: financial sustainability, stakeholder engagement, operational efficiency, and a future-ready workforce, the plan further outlines 9 strategic objectives to guide its transformation. Central to this is the Guligem MIRA initiative, which seeks to strengthen relationships with taxpayers and stakeholders. To improve the taxpayer experience, MIRA aims to implement electronic invoicing, expand self-service platforms, and streamline the handling of legal disputes. Promoting voluntary compliance is a key priority for MIRA, with nationwide education campaigns aimed at increasing on-time filing and payment rates. The plan also includes implementation of a robust IT security framework, automation of key processes, and the development of a centralized data system integrated with third-party platforms to simplify tax processes and reduce compliance burdens. Investing in its workforce is another major focus. MIRA will enhance staff satisfaction through initiatives promoting work-life balance, competitive development opportunities, and digital proficiency, ensuring a skilled and agile team ready for the future. Additionally, MIRA also plans to relocate operations to its own dedicated facility by the end of 2028 to ensure secure and efficient services. The 5th phase of the Hashiho Raja Leaders Training commenced on Monday in Lamphonadu. This phase, spanning from 16 to 18 December, targets youth associates and sports counsellors from Lamu and Tha atolls, marking another milestone in the nationwide initiative aimed at fostering sports excellence across the Maldives. Hashiho Raja program is overseen by leaders trained through the Leading Leaders initiative, launched on 4th November. This component prepares coaches and administrators to manage activities in 6 designated zones, ensuring streamlined and impactful delivery of the program. Hussein Sagif, the chief editor of Tiladun, has been elected as the 16th president of the Maldives Media Council, MMC. The election, held yesterday, saw Sagif competing against Shana Muhammad from Mihar for the prestigious position. After a tied vote of 7-7 between Sagif and Shana, a second round of voting was conducted today, with Sagif securing 8 votes against Shana's 7. In a separate election, Ibrahim Muhammad, an independent candidate, was selected as the vice president of the council, defeating Ibrahim Fauzi with a 9-6 vote. Sagif, who was previously served as vice president of the MMC, will now lead the council for a 2-year term, marking a new chapter for the media body as it continues its work in regulating and promoting media standards across the Maldives. The MMC, consisting of 15 members, includes 8 representatives from media bodies and 7 elected members from the public. The government of Japan has provided equipment worth $7.6 million to the Maldives National Defense Force (MNDF) Coast Guard, aimed at strengthening its maritime search and rescue capabilities. In a ceremony held on December 16, 2024, the equipment was officially handed over by Japan's ambassador to the Maldives, Takeuchi Midori. The Minister of Defense, Muhammad Ghassan Maumoon, accepted the donation on behalf of MNDF. In her speech, Ambassador Takeuchi Midori reaffirmed Japan's commitment to supporting the Maldives in bolstering its maritime operations. She underscored the significance of international collaboration in promoting safer seas and enhancing regional security. Defense Minister Hassan extended his appreciation to the government of Japan for its generous assistance. He noted that the advanced equipment would greatly improve the MNDF Coast Guard's ability to respond swiftly and effectively to maritime emergencies. This contribution is expected to play a key role in enhancing search and rescue efforts, safeguarding lives at sea, and ensuring the safety of vessels operating within Maldives. Japan and the Maldives share a long-standing relationship built on mutual respect and collaboration. Japan has been a steadfast supporter of the Maldives across multiple sectors, including disaster management, environmental conservation, education, and human resource development. Thank you for watching MM News. I'm Yusuf bin Mohammed, and have a great day.